I don't know about you, but I have found that sometimes, well, actually more than sometimes, your parents, your closest circle, your relatives, the people that you grew up with, your teachers, your classmates from the past are the least supportive people. And if they are supportive, they become supportive the latest. While it is easy to attribute maliciousness onto people when they are not supportive, it actually makes a lot more sense. And once you can kind of work your way around it or let it go, you might use it to your advantage. Let me explain. The people that are closest to us antagonize us the most because they've seen us. They've seen us at the lowest moments. They've known us practically speaking their whole lives, our whole lives, if it's your parents. So they know every single flaw of yours. They know you more than you do yourself sometimes. And it's hard for them to see you in any different light. I just recently turned 28. The beauty of growing up is that you stop anticipating, you stop expecting other people to give you the same energy that you're giving yourself. Hopefully, as you grow up, as you become more mature, you are able to self-validate, to pat yourself on the back, even if outwardly there's nothing to show. Before I even posted any videos on my channel, I would tell people, hey, I am an English teacher. I knew inward that I was a good English teacher, even though outwardly there's nothing to show. I didn't have any following. I didn't really have people that believed in me. Sure, I had students. I would go out of my way to deliver my sales pitch, but it wasn't like they fully believed me. It was very much on a trial basis, and I knew that. But there's nothing that you could tell me to dissuade me, to talk me out of pursuing this path, because thankfully my upbringing, my personality, my God-given traits have enabled me to see this gift in myself that people otherwise could not see. Growing up, I've always been the underdog. So when it comes to the moments where no one is following me, no one's really buying what I'm selling, even when I was really young, I hadn't gotten used to it. And so starting social media came natural to me. But what shocked me was the amount of people that jump on the bandwagon later on. Like in the beginning, especially when I blew up on Douyin, I'll find like these weird messages from people that I barely knew from college or from middle school. Like my relatives would give me more attention and just, they'll act like, oh, I've always believed in you. Like, you're doing so well. I'm so proud of you. When really, before I had any achievements to show, like external achievements to show, they did not give me anything. And so that I found surprising. I was definitely shocked to see sometimes like strangers can be even more supportive, or internet friends, parasocial relationships. Like sometimes you feel closer to the people that you watch online, to the people that you talk to online, than people in your daily life, because you're kind of stuck with the people, especially your family. You didn't necessarily choose them. But with adult friendships, either people that you meet online or people that you just gather as you go about life, you're more intentional about them. So yeah, more and more recently, I felt like throughout many endeavors, either in business or in life, and just any creative pursuits, your closest people are the least supportive. And at best, like, they're lukewarm about it. I bring it up not because I want to hate on your family, but because we have to accept it. Because a lot of times life is brutal in that a lot of people won't believe it until they see it. Let's say if you have a brilliant idea, if you want to start your business, if you want to start your own channel, and then you're expecting someone else, especially elders, to give you that extra affirmation, validation, that's a recipe for disaster, because they will most likely not do that for you. You have to be that person for yourself. Even if your idea is shit, even if there is some merit to what they're telling you, they could be like, oh, this is a waste of your time. This doesn't seem original enough. So many other people are doing the same thing. Like, what is your edge? They might offer these seemingly constructive feedback, but even if what you're trying to do doesn't pan out well, it's not time wasted, okay? How else would you improve your craft if you never failed? I'm putting this message out there because I know a lot of people found themselves doubting themselves a lot, changing professions, wanting to start something, and yet there is this lack of support, this lack of external support. And I'm basically telling you, hey, don't waste your whole life waiting because it might never come. Look at me. I'm pretty established, at least online. Like, if you think of English teachers on Bilibili, there's only the few of us, okay? And I'm one of them. And even to this day, my family, my closest circle couldn't care less. I mean, they care, but it wasn't like they were enthusiastic about it. They were cheering me on this whole way. No, I kind of have to fight against it. I have to be my own cheerleading team. And for most people, it's like that. If you have a very supportive family that gives you unconditional emotional and financial support, that's very lucky. And I'm very, very happy for you if that is the case. But if that doesn't happen for, unfortunately, the most of you, myself included, don't take it personally because that's just 99% of the world. That's 99% of the humanity. And I guess the silver lining is if you cast a wide enough net, if you meet more people either offline and online, if you meet more like-minded people, if you just venture out a little bit, you'll find the best kind of support. You'll find your second family. You'll find your emotional support group that will give you something that the circle that you're given, the family that you're given, couldn't in their lifetime give you. I guess that's the beauty of it. And so, sorry to break your bubble, but don't wait up. Don't spend your whole life seeking your family, your friends' approval, because even if they do come eventually, it's because, well, other people are saying it. Well, you have something to show now. It's not like they saw this potential in you. They believed in you when nobody else could. So that's a bit cheap. That kind of support is cheap. It's not unconditional. It might not land when you run into something difficult. If you're going through a rough patch, they will quickly change your idea of you. So either give that validation to yourself or be brave enough to venture out, get out of your comfort zone, find a new circle, and you'll find the most welcoming people, the most wonderful support like I did with you guys online. So yeah, I hope this message finds you well and good luck with everything. Bye.